So Nikki Haley, the runner-up in the Republican presidential primary, has had some very bombshell allegations in regards to her marriage resurfaced just yesterday by the Daily Mail. Exclusive, Nikki Haley did cheat on her husband, Michael, had affairs with her comms consultant, and a married South Carolina lobbyist before she became governor. Sworn affidavits and new witnesses claim Nikki Haley, 51, denied claims that she cheated on her husband Michael before she became South Carolina governor in 2010, saying she was 100% faithful. Now, multiple GOP insiders tell DailyMail.com that they were intimately aware of Haley's infidelity at the time, saying, quote, "It was totally out in the open." Communications consultant Will Folks, 49, and lobbyist Larry Marchat, 61, both signed affidavits in 2010 alleging they had a sexual relationship with Nikki Haley. Now, you can read the rest of the article. It goes sort of into the nooks, the crannies, the details. I want to keep it PG. These are the two men who allegedly had an affair with Nikki Haley. Nikki Haley campaigning on the campaign trail. And here's Nikki Haley with her current husband, who she supposedly cheated on, a military man. And basically, if you want to read the article, all of it, you can, just to get a full idea of what's going on in regards to the validity of this story. But before I give you guys my opinion on this, here is what Nikki Haley's response basically was.
I did not have sexual relations with that woman.
And so the point of me playing that infamous soundbite of Bill Clinton is to say that even though Nikki Haley has denied the allegations, it's a possibility that she's lying about it and that more evidence is going to come out in the future. But right now, I do think that Nikki Haley deserves the presumption of innocence until guilt has been proven. And if she did cheat on her husband, that's between her and her husband. But a few things that I really wanted to touch upon. The first is the general dynamic of when women cheat. Basically, if a woman cheats on her man, she is no longer in love with her man. When it comes to affairs, it's always 100% emotional when it comes to women. Whereas with men, there's a decent amount of the time it's they were horny and they just went out and they cheated. Now, that's not a defense of cheating, but that's just to break down how the mindset works. And the second thing is that a lot of the times when it comes to these military men who go out into deployment, unfortunately, a lot of the times, because they're gone for so long, the women cheat on their military spouses and they go behind their backs while they're in deployment. The characteristics that could build up to an affair do match in that relationship, in the sense that Nikki Haley was around other men and that her husband was gone for an extended period of time, leading to the possibility of infidelity. I don't think that this is relevant. There are other more substantive things to focus on. If you want to critique her, you can critique her on her position of censorship, wanting everyone who is on the internet to use their name when they're posting online. But I wanted to bring it up because I think it's important to highlight how these politicians can often be when they present an image of themselves, and then that image is completely different from how they might actually operate in their own private lives when they think the cameras are off.